Everything was fine and dandy until it wasn't fine and dandy with you anymore.
It
Then all
sure
of a sudden
was
Ryan's
fine
on
and dandy,
drugs
wasn't it?
and you and his dad running around to all these different people, and it's just,
Till it
I
wasn't.
don't understand it. But if you keep putting it on YouTube, everybody's going to keep reacting to it.
Man's got a point. If you keep putting it out there, people are going to keep reacting to it, which is what this is. I'm going to react to this video right here, and I ain't trying to be a dick. I ain't trying to start nothing. I ain't trying to whatever. Just for real, just going to react to this. Just want to see what it is. Had to put my part 2 of my ignorance on hold because woke up to this little piece of this little gem of a video right here. Something don't look right there. I'll fix it in editing. Let's get into it. Turn the mic on. You did good so far. Hold on. You're going to go live, turn your microphone on, and the first thing you're going to do is be on your phone texting somebody? For real? We all know who that is, though. Oh, hey, what's
Texted my
up?
mother.
Is that
I
what
know,
you're
Mama. Don't worry about it.
Is that what you're calling him these days? The old Gobbler of Primerville, Kentucky? Calling him code word mom.
But I'm going to keep doing it until she apologizes and tell people that she lied. She took my personal family life and she put it online.
Hold on, chick. Listen, you put your personal life online. You did and continue to do it. You're doing it right now. Hell, you're supposedly showing us a conversation between you and your mom. But somebody's. Stop it. Stop it.
Posted lies about me. So until she stops crying like a little bitch and apologizes, I'm not going to leave her alone.
You posted your personal life online. Number one. Number two, you were lying and still are lying, in my opinion. There's still things that you just are ducking and dodging for some reason, and some things that you're holding on to that look real good, right? That's how that works. Anyway.
That's me talking to my mother, guys.
Sure it is.
Full pegs, no. I have bull pegs now, guys. So, I don't know if you got, hey, sweetie, hey, Sly, hey, Johnny, hey, Marla, Crystal, King Money, T, Renee, Sandra, Crystal. So, I love you too, girl. So, I got super pissed just a few minutes ago.
Super pissed. I'm super mentally stable.
I posted some things and somebody did something illegal and called my mother crying. So you guys can stream snipe this or whatever, because I know Rusty Truck is going to. So here's where we are, guys.
We're all
here's where we are. My mom is the cutest thing in the world. I swear. I love her so much.
Don't call Johnny Gobble cute. I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. Nah, let's do it. You can get through it, James. You got this.
I love you too, Mama. I'll see you in a couple days. My mom's adorable. Anyways, so this is not new behavior for her. Okay? First of all, that's not new behavior. And So, Dear Dorf, the white car, I got the title to it and the bill of sale, which was a gift, piece of paper showing that it was a gift from Ryan, and the original title. Everything is date stamped, okay? It's date stamped. Why is it sitting at Baby Ray's? I heard it was sold to Baby Ray. Is that true? Y'all doing all kinds of illegal activities still, aren't you? Hi, Dana. Still doing illegal activities. Imagine that. Do you guys have any idea how many cars were illegally taken from people? When I say illegally taken from people, I'm talking about driven across state lines, hooked up, and pulled back to Tennessee. People were threatened to hand over titles, and then their names were forged and new titles were gotten.
Number one, the story sucks. So they drove them across the state line and then had to hook them and tow them the rest of the way? Or did the car not run after it crossed the state line? Did load jack disable it? Second of all, so and correct me if I'm wrong, isn't one of your biggest complaints about all this is all the shit you're catching online? People attacking you for this illegal behavior that you took part in, the quick deeding a house over to a big girl. And everybody, I mean, the proof of that's all over the internet. Everybody knows about the house that you bought with money that wasn't yours and gave away to somebody. And there's a reason quick deeds where the house is just quickly deeded over somebody for $0 is the amount. There's a reason why those are red flags, right? And those are the things that like the IRS and people look into just randomly because they're like, what's going on here? Because it's usually shitty behavior. It's usually some nefarious stuff going on. But you want everybody to leave you alone about the $500,000 house and not mention it anymore, not call you a thief anymore. But you are now doing live streams where you're trying to call out your sister for some shady title stuff. But here's the problem. Here's what makes it, and this sucks for you because it's just a God gift, right? To have the ability to explain yourself well, to articulate what it is you're trying to say, and you just don't have it. And it sucks because your credibility might be a little bit better if you could just speak clearly. But what you just said was that you have proof that this was a gift, that Ryan gifted this car to somebody. You brought up Deerdorf's name and whoever the hell Baby Ray is. And you're like, I got proof that it was a gift. And then now that car is sitting somewhere. Why is that? You don't make any sense. But, okay, let's go. Let's all go attack Deerdorf online and call him a thief because a car title that Patty wants us to understand isn't correct and legal. But forget about that $500,000 house, though. Just saying. Hypocrite.
Somebody got mad at somebody. So here we are now. Gail called my mom crying.
Okay.
And that's right. I'm going to keep posting about her until she apologizes online publicly that she lied about me.
So that's the second time that she mentioned her sister crying. Said crying like a little bitch and just said she's crying. I don't want to give it away or spoil it, but I have watched this already before coming out here to record this, and it's not a good look. At the very end of this, it's not somebody that you could picture calling somebody else a crying little bitch or a crybaby. Just saying. A little foreshadowing there for you.
There's a timeline. That's why I always say timeline and tears. Bitch, timelines. There's a timeline.
When did she get so ratchet, too? Bitch, there's a timeline. She's got the hand movements and the fucking head shaking. Some old Atlanta crackhead or something.
Ryan went online, slandered me. He has 3 million followers, and all of you little bitches are crying because I had a measly 900 subscribers, and you want me to disappear.
Again, crying. all of the little bitches are crying because she has 900 subscribers. I bet she can't show a single comment, message, DM, or a video clip of somebody saying, man, I hate the fact that you have 900 subscribers. It's not fair.
You're afraid of somebody with 900 followers. I told Johnny to snipe me because he has followers and I don't.
Oh my God. Hold on. Did she just say that?
To snipe me because he has followers and I don't.
What the fuck? Oh my God. Well, there's the answer. I mean, we all knew that that's, I guess, one of the reasons she rolls around with that dirtbag is she actually thinks that he has some sort of traction online, that he has some sort of audience, that followers or whatever. She sees that 9,000, whatever the fuck. Patty, I hate to tell you this. The majority, probably 85, 90% of that 9,000 subs that you see under Johnny Gobble's name is just a bunch of random people that in the midst of your son talking shit about him and all that going on was like, oh, well, this is kind of interesting. I want to see what else Shit Show does and what else Ryan will say about Shit Show, and just click the button. None of them tune in anymore. Have you not noticed? I mean, for somebody with 9,000 subs, it's like 200 views of him fucking harassing the police again. Honest to God, I mean, and this is going to be the saddest part at the end of this, when all the dust clears and you look like a fucking fool for running around with somebody like Johnny Gobble and fucking being any part of that man's life. And then when people, it's going to sting even worse when they go, well, and the only reason she did it was because she thought he actually had some sort of platform and she was trying to use him for it. Trying to use a guy like Johnny Gobble, who has nothing to offer this world, nothing to offer his family, nothing to offer his children, nothing to offer anybody. This woman actually thinks that it's beneficial, that he has something that he can offer to her. Woo! All right.
So she called my mom crying and said, word for
Who's
word,
that crying again?
She won't leave me alone. She keeps going online talking about me, and I'm about to go to jail. Because she's about to go to jail. So what she literally inadvertently told us was that she forged the title that was in my mother's name to a vehicle that Billy Wayne went and told her, oh, Nanny, it's garbage. And my mother loved that vehicle. She wanted it fixed. It was just the shocks, guys. And it was an old BMW in immaculate condition. And from what I understand, Deardorff's brother's girlfriend is driving it around town now. It's such garbage.
I don't know. I don't even want to get too deep into this whole stupid car thing. But something tells me that your mom, who's also Gail's mom, if the car was in her name, she's probably not going to press any charges or give a shit what happened to it. I'm sure, I mean, even though Deardorff doesn't really work for himself at all or whatever, and kind of just lives off Ryan, he does so relatively well. You know, and last video I seen of him, they had several cars there. And this is stupid. What are you even talking about? I don't broken down BMW with bad shocks. That's your fucking hill you're going to die on? That just goes to show the grasping at straws here. This is like, she was having a conversation with her mom in passing, and her mom's probably like, yeah, Gail's talking about some car that the title was on my car or whatever. And she fucking was like, here's my chance. She put that fucking band on her hair. I got this. What kind of illegal shit did you do, Gail? Huh, sister? Huh? Going to jail, Gail. Anyway.
It was sold to him. Allegedly. They forged my mother's name because they are all thieves. Isn't it funny how somebody will go online and call you a thief or a drug user because they're a thief and a drug user? Think about it.
Oh, no, here goes the manipulation. So she's trying to get all you to think about it. Think, guys. They're calling me a thief. and a drug user because they're thieves. Brain worms.
Think about it. I don't get online and brag about my college education, brag about this, that, and the other. There's so.
Yeah, you do. You told us you were famous way before Ryan ever even sang a song. Remember? You were a famous psychic hotline reader. You know, oh yeah, you have a degree in psychology, but you can't form a fucking sentence without stuttering over yourself.
So much about me, guys, you don't know. But she has an issue with me because I didn't want anything to do with her. Ryan didn't want anything to do with her until he got mad at me. You can't be a person who does not believe in doing drugs and alcohol and be surrounded by people who do nothing but drugs and alcohol.
Well, isn't that what you want us to believe that you just did for the last couple of years? Is you're somebody that doesn't believe in drugs and alcohol, but you lived in this chaotic party life of a rock star?
Exactly. I could give a fuck about who streams me because I'm not here.
Smelly ass cats behind her. Cares more about them and Johnny Gobble than anything else in this world. Seems like.
Trying to get rich off YouTube, because you can't get rich off YouTube unless you're, got 3 million subscribers and you do music. Sorry for not reading the chat, because if I look over at the chat, I'll lose.
I'm not even gonna touch that one. She, in her mind, the only person that can get rich on YouTube is her son, with those exact credentials.
My train of thought. So, Gail, go online and tell the truth. You lying little bitch. Go online and tell the truth. Ryan, go online and tell the truth. Ryan, call your dogs off. Call your dogs off for relentlessly harassing me and harassing Johnny. Do you know what's funny? She calls and cries to.
Oh my God. Hey, my son, Ryan, call your dogs off of Johnny Gobble. All the shit you got going on in your life right now, all the trouble that you are in right now, and all the life-changing shit you're going through right now. Literally waiting on a court date to happen to find out whether or not you're going to have to pay restitution in the millions of dollars. Trying to figure out where to live at, trying to figure out where to work at, trying to figure out where to get your next meal at. And your concern is getting internet people to leave Johnny Gobble alone. The people who comment in his videos, hey, you're a loser, get a job, get off the couch, that you want that to stop. That's your main, that's your driving force every day. You wake up in the morning, how can I get people to leave Johnny Gobble alone? Makes me want to leave a comment right now and tell him to get off the couch. If I wasn't blocked, I would.
My mom. Do you know, I'm going to get really, really candid with you guys right now.
You're going to get candid now? Thought you did that when you told us you were fucking B-loose.
In February, I'm not ashamed. I was in the hospital because I lost contact with my son. My son, there were issues. I got in a fight with Brandon because.
Remember that, guys, in February. That's when she lost contact with her son and quit talking to her son. Remember that. It's important.
Of drugs. Brandon. I'm not done with Brandon. We're going to talk about Brandon in a couple nights. I'm telling all on Brandon too. Because you know why? I have tried to get them to settle this shit. I even offered to give over houses if they would leave me the fuck alone. And they said, okay, we're going to do it. But when I wouldn't sign a non-disclosure, they decided, no, we're not going to do it. Well, everything's off the table now. Because you guys, I've given you chance after chance after chance to call people off of me, and even offered just to sign away, everything and not get any of my royalties, which I don't get, by the way. They stole royalties from their brother, Sonny Bama. Are you watching Sonny Bama? You illegally went into CDM shift.
It would be my guess, and again, this is speculation, and I want to make that very clear, but it would be my guess that the royalties thing, I'd say a lot of that stuff is kind of frozen at the moment, pending litigation. I would guess. I mean, I'm probably wrong or whatever, but I would say that's why everybody's shit's kind of froze up right now in this inner circle. Especially if she was any kind of payee on these accounts for her other sons or whatever.
CMD shift, but you took already distributed funds that were distributed to my son, 3 sons' accounts. You went into those and you retook already paid money back. That's stealing. That's stealing.
I'm not sure you can even do that.
They have tried to leave us broke so that we can't have anything. Rusty Truck, Crack Squad, Seeper, all you dumb motherfuckers have mass reported my reselling site also, so I wouldn't have money there. You guys are so desperate to leave me broke, but here I come again, right? You guys seem to forget. Ryan, you seem to forget too. You seem to forget.
I could see a lot of people being angry with you, a lot of diehard Upchurch fans, you know, being like, man, I can't believe his mom did him this way, and going out and spamming your resale business or whatever. But do you honestly believe, Patty, you honestly with your whole heart believe that Rusty himself personally and you know, those people like Power Stroke and them, those, you honestly believe that they are just trying to make you go broke? Like, you honestly believe that that's their goal? They want you to be broke and penniless, and they're going to do everything they can to get you there? I'm just curious if you honestly believe that.
You wrote a lot about me in a lot of your music. You seem to forget that the day that you were about to be jumped by 7 men, you were sitting on the hood of my Ford Explorer trying to fight somebody else, and 7 grown men tried to jump you. What did I do? I ran my ass into the house, the baseball bat, and threatened to smear every one of them's brains all over the pavement.
Good job. You were a mom that day. That's what you're supposed to do. You protected one of your children. What does he owe you a house now? Should he just fucking put a blindfold on now? I don't get it. So now he should just be like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I might have got jumped that day had you not got the ball bat and did the motherly thing and protect me. You know what? It's cool. Give Tamara another house.
I'm not scared of y'all. I'm not a liar. I'm not a thief. I've never used drugs. I've never drank. And you guys are slandering me, and the buck stops fucking here, because I'm going to come and tell everything about everybody until you tell everybody to leave me the fuck alone. Rusty Truck, leave me the fuck alone. Seeper, leave me the fuck alone. All you fucking losers, leave me the fuck alone. I'm fucking sick of it.
Well, that ought to do it. You notice these people never come on and go, look, you know, look at all these messages I'm getting, the threats I'm getting. Look at all, you know, hell, even the comments are turned off on every one of your videos. People can't even comment on your video to say something to you, to be bothering you, to, you know, to have you come on here and say, leave me alone. I think your interpretation of coming after you and bothering you and slandering you is you getting up every day, you and Johnny Gobbler, because this is the kind of shit y'all do. You guys get up every day, you have no life, and you get online, type your name in, or search. You go make your rounds to Rusty Truck, Power Stroke, and all these channels to see what have they said about me today. And then that's when you come on here, leave me alone. And you want Ryan to tell these people not to say nothing about you anymore. Does that even make sense? I'm just saying it's the fucking truth. A lot of these people who come online and go, man, these people are attacking me, y'all. Like Johnny got, and doing your bullshit, Mike 12 Point, when you was back when you was doing your bullshit and then you did your shit. That's another one that can't articulate his way out of a wet paper sack. Dude, you sound like a fucking idiot. You're trying to prove to all these people who will actually tune into you that you're getting attacked by somebody like Mike 12 Point, oh Johnny Gobbler, and that's the best you come up with. And Mike 12 Point, when you're doing your shit, back when you're doing your bullshit, and you did your bullshit, and then when you come with the shit, and then you did it, and and you gotta stop it. Quit typing in his name in the search bar and watching it. You fucking idiots, man.
Rusty Truck, you mentioned in your live. You got 2 moles, by the way, and they tell me everything. You said that I agreed to sit
Johnny Gobble. He doesn't miss a second of those lives. That's not no mole.
Johnny Gobble up with lodging. That's a fucking lie. So get ready, motherfuckers, because you're going to get your cease and desist in play.
Hey, Patty, do us all a favor and let us know what your attorney says about your request for a cease and desist letter to Rusty Truck for simply relaying something that Johnny Gobble told everybody. That your office space down there in Tennessee, you were going to put him up there. He was going to be able to come down there and do this and do that. And hell, you even said you're going to make him a star, Patty. You're going to make him a rapper. You're going to have to put him up in Nashville somewhere to do that. Send me a cease and desist while you're at it, you goofy fuck.
To say my fucking name. Say my fucking name. Say it. I fucking dare you.
Patty.
Because I'm done. I didn't steal from my son. Belis is so fucked up on drugs, he thinks that the money I was paying to a Regions banking account to our security winter group was money I was embezzling.
So you notice that, there we go again. Ever since she's figured that out, ever since she's figured out that he was wrong on that one thing where she was actually just paying security and he thought that she was taking that money, she's probably 100% in the right on that. She's probably can prove that she didn't take that money, that it was spent on security. And boy, does she like to keep mentioning that. For some reason, we don't mention the house anymore. We kind of let that go, right? By God, that security money. Because he's so fucked up on drugs.
You done motherfucker. Quit drinking the lean. Quit taking the pills. Quit smoking the weed. Quit eating the mushrooms. You're fucking ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous.
The lean.
I can prove everything. You guys put me at risk. I had to hire Tamara to come down to protect me because y'all.
What the fuck was Tamara going to do to protect you? Are you serious? That bitch take 15 minutes to get out of the fucking car. Maybe take a bullet for you. You seen how good that worked with Tupac and Suge Knight? His big ass was beside him and it still didn't work. Is that going to be her new angle? I had to hire Tamara to protect me. So you're going to get some 400-pound chick, gave her a $500,000 house and a nice salary weekly to protect you?
Brian, be loose. All you dumb motherfuckers. Billy, all y'all. Busy out here playing, running around on four-wheelers along with the guards who were supposed to protect me.
Sounds like a good time.
Buying drugs, go balling on your bitches, go balling out of town and hand people like it was just fucking candy. I know all the drug dealers. I know everything that went wrong. Be loose. I know all about your girl.
You know all the drug dealers, but you was one that don't believe in drugs and alcohol being an environment of drugs and alcohol. And you was the one who went and got the money? What else did you go get?
Being part of it, probably. And I'm about to drop the bomb on her, too. I'm fucking done. Y'all lying motherfuckers have lied and told people I've sold, and the lawyer has sent me paperwork 3 times trying to shut this shit out. But then they start backpedaling because they don't want me to speak on it. I'm speaking on it. I'm motherfucking speaking on it now. That was the worst environment I ever lived in my entire life. I was around violence, drugs, guns, people getting mad, shooting guns in the air. My son threatening me with guns. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I had 3 other sons.
Yeah, you do. And you're embarrassing the shit out of them right now.
3 other sons. Pull your pants up, be a man, and tell people to leave your fucking mother alone. Because I've done nothing but put my dreams on hold to support yours, and I fucking regret it.
Wow. So let's visit that real quick. She just slammed her hand on the table. I put my fucking dreams on hold for you. Patty, I hate to tell you this. According to Google, you're 54 years old. Ryan's only been doing this, what, 8-9 years? I want to say his first, good hit song was that Raise Hell, Eat Cornbread or whatever. Like 2014. So if the math is mathin', you were 45 years old whenever Ryan chased this music career and started getting traction. 45 years old. And from every story that, God damn it, and from every story that all of us were told, and I'm pretty sure Ryan confirmed this several times, that as he was an up-and-coming artist and he was doing, the Vine videos and getting traction as a comedian and all this and that he was working for his dad's painting company and painting. So he's working for his dad's painting company, trying to make himself an artist, a well-known artist, and you're 45 years old putting your dreams on hold? A 45-year-old woman put her life on pause at 45.
I regret it. I fucking regret it. Fuck all of y'all. Don't ever put your dreams off for somebody else and sit by and let people just shit all over you.
Put your dreams on hold for somebody else. Let people shit all over you.
I'm sick of being shit on. And goddamn it, I'll take every one of those fucking houses. Beelus, Billy Wayne, Deerdorf, y'all better fucking pack. Because I got a lawyer now. That's fucking right. I got a lawyer now. And guess what? Blue Moon is 100% in my name. And I will not stop until they liquidate every fucking bit of that so that y'all motherfuckers are homeless like y'all tried to do to me last fall. I was in the hospital in February because I tried to commit suicide because of the grief of the loss of my relationship with Ryan.
Well, that part's sad. I'm not going to make fun of that. That's terrible. But to say that they tried to make you homeless last fall you were still passing out houses. It was actually October when you signed the one over to Tamra. So that doesn't add up. But again, like, this isn't funny. I mean, that's terribly sad, honestly, in my opinion.
It had nothing to do with money. Nothing. I wanted to die because of that, and they all laughed and made fun of me. They made fun of me. They didn't reach out to me. Ryan posted he wished I would die and he would piss on my grave. The emotional abuse that I put up with from Brandon too and Ryan over the past 5 years, nobody should ever have to put up with. Nobody. Brandon's not innocent. Brandon wouldn't let me talk to anybody. He caught me talking to another performer who actually liked me, and he cornered me in my bedroom, and my youngest son about kicked his ass. My youngest son. Because he was yelling at me and said and at the time it scared me because I didn't know Brandon that well. And I was scared. I was like, quit, you're scaring.
She's one of those, man. I've seen a lot of women like that. Of course he doesn't want you talking to some other performer man that's into you. I hate that. And then there's women that you're just jealous. Or you're just insecure or whatever the fuck. Or I just don't want you talking to some man that's into you. Maybe it's that.
I've never seen that side of him because he was mad because I was talking to another man. And this is the shit that I've had to live for the past 5 years. I am so thankful that I don't have to live that anymore. But I'll be damned if I'm going to stand by and let all of you fucking lie on me. Judy, Gail, you are a sorry excuse for a human being. Ryan Edward, I'm so ashamed of you. I'm so ashamed of you. Never would I ever thought that if I would have put all my shit on hold to make sure you got your dreams, that you would have kicked me to the curb and left me and not giving a fuck whether or not I could pay for food. I lived in this house for 2 months with no hot water and no heat in the dead of winter.
So remember earlier how I said, remember that she said that she broke contact with her son in February? But she just said the dead of winter. She went for 2 months. If she broke contact with her son in February, and then that's when she had to move into this new house, you got March, April. You know, so in March and April, it's not the dead of winter. I mean, it's just dramatizing everything. It's just, you know what I mean? And again, put your dreams on hold. If you hadn't reached your dreams at 45, chances are you weren't 8 or 9 years away from them. I don't know. I think it's about over.
You guys are trash.
Yeah. And then it just stays black forever because she doesn't know how to turn the camera on. But yeah, started the video off saying, you know, her sister's this crybaby bitch and all these people online need to quit crying and doing all that, and then ends the video bawling her eyes out. Again, I don't like to see somebody cry like that. You know, that's not cool. And to try to play on people's sensibilities like, oh, well, I dead of winter in a house with no heat. I seem to remember you taking your gloves off, though.
My gloves are off now, and this, I don't care.
So it couldn't have been too cold.